Basically, if it doesn't foster love between you and Jesus, then can it? Love between you and Jesus is the ultimate litmus test for any theology you may or may not endorse. If it fosters love between you and Jesus, adopt it. If it inhibits love between you and Jesus, can it? That is the ultimate litmus test for any theology in your life or in anybody's life. Because that's the greatest commandment. And any theology that opposes the greatest commandment and does not foster it and encourage it and cause it to grow in your life is bad theology. I call it the master key to all theology. Oh, sure, Jesse, how do you know the master key to all theology? Well, experience. Oh, Jesse, you should get it from the Bible, not experience. Experience is subjective. Well, let me just make a comment on that. What's the point of theology? Is it to be right? Is it to ensure your salvation? What is the point of theology? To secure you a position as a pastor? Or other job security? What's the point of theology, right? The point of theology should be, and it ought to be, the point of life, which is love. And any theology that doesn't lead you to that is wrong theology, folks. Specifically, here's how it works in a personal sense, which is, of course, where we need to deal with theology and why we need to deal with theology, so that you can be a whole person. It comes down to this: trust and love. Your theology must cause you to trust God and Christ, because trust is the doorway into love, and love is what we're built for and what we're created for with Him and with others. So any theology that does not feed that is very, very incorrect. That's the master key to theology, folks. And yes, I've experienced the effects of theology that does not line up with this way more than I'd ever wish on any human being. And yes, I've studied the Bible ad infinitum. I know what it says. The point is, it's so important I'm going to repeat it. Theology must feed the first commandment. You know, the first and most important commandment that includes and encapsulates every other commandment and the entirety of the law. Love God with all your heart, mind, soul, strength, and love your neighbor as yourself, right? Your theology must always support that goal and that mission for you, with Jesus, with God, and with other people. And if it doesn't, you need to get rid of it. People go on about Calvinism and Arminianism and predestination and pre-trib and post-trib and rapture and no rapture and on and on and on. People argue about it all over the internet and in person and blah, blah, blah. What's the point of theology? The point of theology is to lead you and me and all of us into love with our Creator and to love with each other. And any theology that does not do that should be discarded. That's the master key to theology, folks. It really is. Have a nice day.